Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, who I learned this truth from, and peace and salutations to the elect, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, pushing this truth in sincerity and meekness without wavering. Once again, this is your brother Aishiar from the GMS Cleveland Church, back with another lesson. And Lord wanted us to edify to one of the Lord's elect. And as you see on the screen, this shit right here just irked my spirit, because this is what goes on daily here in this world, specifically America, Babylon the Great. You women have been given liberty to do whatever you please. And who has given you the liberty to do whatever you please? What you please to do is sleep around with multiple men, okay? Which lowers your value. The Lord said you're supposed to be with one man, okay? After you pass the flower of your age, you're supposed to be betrothed and espoused to one man. Now, if that man dies, you can go seek another husband, okay? But if he's still alive and y'all just departed, you're not supposed to be with any other man, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But as you see, it says Nigerian soccer player, which this guy's he's an Israelite. A lot of Israelites are scattered amongst Nigeria. Okay. It says Nigerian soccer player seeks divorce after DNA test reveals he's not the father of all three children he had with his wife, man. So this man, the shit you women do to the Israelite man, the day of reckoning is coming, man. Okay. This man has been raising three children that's not his, for who knows how much time, how much money he has invested, how much time he has invested, how much emotions he has invested into these children, man. And ain't not even his, man. And this is why the Lord has laws set up in place for acts like this, man. Okay, because the law says if she's being raped, okay, take off the G. If she's being raped by another man and she doesn't yell out, they both should be stoned to death. But if she yells out, only the graper, okay, the man that's assaulting her, that's raping her, shall be put to death. Not her if she screams out. But if she doesn't scream out, they both supposed to be put to death. She's supposed to be put to death, man. All right? No ifs and buts about it. No feelings involved. We're just going with logic and reason. We're going by the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. She's supposed to be put to death, man. All right? Just got to check the sound, see if it's recording. But this lady, okay, which I'm pretty sure she's an Israelite woman too, you know, because only Israelite women do shit like this, man. Meanwhile, she's smiling in this man's face, talking about, I love you, we have a nice family and all these things. Now he's found out that these children aren't even his, man. You have to understand the mind, how he's thinking right now. This man's probably ready to rage on this bitch, man. And he has the right to do so. She's supposed to be stoned to death. He's really supposed to take her out, man. He's supposed to delete this bitch, man. But here, specifically in America, okay, you're not going to get, hey, the woman is able to do whatever she please, man. Okay? She's able to do whatsoever she please because her daddy Esau, the so-called white man, her protector, her God, is able to protect her, man. Okay, but the day is coming where you women ain't gonna have no protection from Esau or any other heathen nations that you seek after, man. You're gonna have to rely on a so-called black man, Hispanic, Native American man, an Israelite man, and they not gonna stand for your shit, man. Cause you have given Jake hell, man, and you continue to till this day, man. This brother is, hey, man. You know, this brother's going through it right now, man. 3 kids that's not his, man. I can only imagine. Brothers would have been, man. The spirit was on brothers to delete a bitch. Hey. The scriptures say the angels hearken unto the commandment of the Lord, man. You got angels in the spirit world, but you also have angels in the physical world, which angel means messenger. Who are the messengers? The men of the Lord, man. Not saying they're going to do these things, okay? But, this is what we meditate on, man. You women are out of order, man. And I would just grab a scripture Then I'm going to close out, man. All right, because this is madness. This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 23, verse 16. And as you see, it says, the headline says, against adultery. Now, let's look up what adultery is. Let's just look it up in the etymology. Voluntary violation of the marriage bed. Voluntary. You see? So that means two people agreed on violating the marriage bed. What's the marriage bed? Well, you have a physical marriage bed, but how do you violate the marriage bed? By sleeping with another man's woman. And that's what goes on in the nation of Israel, man. All right, it says that in the book of Amos, the 4th chapter. All right, this is the book of Amos, or is it Hosea? I believe it's Hosea, chapter 4, in verse 1. It says, "Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel." Hear this word, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. Okay, hear this word, which the word is the Bible. Okay, for the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. And what land is specifically that's talking about? Well, it's the land is a people before it's a place, and that land is talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Native American Indians, man. You have no truth in you, man. And physically, it was talking about the land as well, but spiritually, it's talking about the people. Okay, you have no knowledge of the Most High, man. Okay, you don't know the commandments. First and foremost, you don't know his name or his son's name. You don't know the commandments. Okay, you just, the scriptures say they have revolted and gone. They pulled away the shoulder, man. So Jake's mindset is what? By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out in blood toucheth blood, man. You see, so this is what happens in the Israelite community. Okay, you might call it black culture, Hispanic culture, Native American culture. That's what happens in this society, in these cultures, man. Let's look up this word adultery. I'm not really good with the Syrian Hebrew, but it says Na'ap. No, what? I'm even gonna butcher it. Strong's H5003 says to commit adultery usually of a man, always with the wife of another. Okay, that's the point. Always with the wife of another. A woman that breaketh wedlock, a woman that breaketh wedlock. Let's see what it says in the dictionaries for adultery. An adulterer was a man who had illicit intercourse with a married or betrothed woman, and such a woman was an adulteress. So this guy that slept with this man's wife, he's an adulterer, and she's an adulteress. Intercourse between a married man and an unmarried woman was fornication. Adultery was regarded as a great social wrong, as well as a great sin. They go off with that fornication. Okay, they go off. Okay, because if a man is married and a woman is unmarried, that's lawful. Okay, especially if her husband has passed away, that's lawful. Okay. Let me go to another one. Oh, you gotta be careful with these definitions, because fornication is, when you sleeping, fornication is adultery, which when you sleep with another man's woman, okay, or kindred, or your family's kindred, or for instance, in 1 Corinthians the 5th chapter, you had Israelites, okay, Israelite foreigners, Gentiles, they were sleeping. They had the instance of a man sleeping with his father's wife. See, that's fornication, okay. But a married man sleeping with an unmarried woman is not fornication, okay. That's lawful. Okay, especially if she's unmarried, okay? It says it's punishment for adultery. It is categorically prohibited in the Decalogue, the 7th commandment. Thou shalt not commit adultery, okay? In more specific language, we read, and thou shalt not he carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. The penalty is death for both guilty parties. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, your neighbor is your fellow Israelite. Okay? The adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Okay, you also not supposed to sleep with any other person's wife. If that woman is married, okay, even if she's dating someone in a relationship or has a boyfriend, okay, she says it's complicated, don't deal with that woman. Okay, don't deal with her. Okay. It says the manner of death is not particularized according to the rabbis, but really you're supposed to be stoned to death. Okay, you're supposed to be stoned to death. All right. So I'm gonna go back to Sirach 23:16. Two sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is as a burning fire; it will never be quenched till it be consumed. A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he hath kindled a fire. Because you got these niggas that's always thinking with their meat, okay, thinking with their dick, okay. They have to accomplish getting their nut off, okay, and they won't stop until they get it off. And they'll go by any means. They'll go above and beyond to get their shit off, man. I don't care if the woman is dealing with another man or not. And this is why Jake is a wild animal, man. Scripture say they are a brute beast. Okay? Brute beast is something without order. It's very impulsive. And that's Jake. That's you Negroes, Latinos, Seminole, Native American, Indian men and women. Especially the woman. Look who's leading the nation. You got Sexy Red, man. Just foul, man. It says, all bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins. And this man he's been found out. Okay, the adulterer has been found out. You think everything the Lord said was done in the dark shall come to the light, roughly paraphrasing. The Lord has put you on blast, you adulterer, and you're going to be brought forth through the congregation, okay? Because over there in West Africa, okay, Africa in a whole, they still keep, the ancient laws, man. Okay, they still stone people to death, burn people. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that this man that committed adultery he's gonna get stoned to death, and hopefully that bitch too, man. Okay. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts, because the Lord is always watching. You might be doing shit behind closed doors thinking nobody sees you, but the Lord is always watching, man. Okay. It says he knew all things ere ever they were created, so also after they were perfected he looked upon them all. This man, right, shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspecteth not, he shall be taken. Right, because he don't think he's going to be put to death for these acts. Okay, this is why he committed the act. Okay, he's going to be punished in the streets, man. And where he suspecteth not, he shall be taken. Because they're going to take him to a place where he get his ass stoned to death, man. All right. Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bringeth in an heir by another. An heir is the children. Okay. So the woman's supposed to get stoned to death. Okay. She's supposed to get stoned to death. The man's supposed to get stoned to death. For first, she have disobeyed the law of the Most High. And secondly, she have trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she have played the whore and adultery and brought children by another man. So this woman is just completely out of order. Okay. She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children. Because they're going to know who the father is. Okay. Who's the father? If these laws, statutes, and commandments were implemented here in these times right now, the world would be in fear, and they would be keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because these laws, statutes, and commandments make an example out of people, man. They teach you to fear. The world is without fear right now. But the Lord is bringing that back. Okay? He's going to bring it back on a major scale, man. It's going to be beautiful to see. It says, her children shall not take root, and her branches shall bring forth no fruit, because the children are going to be put to death too. She shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach shall not be blotted out. Once again, she's going to be made an example, okay, of what you should not do, okay? And that's why it says, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that there is nothing sweeter than taking heed unto the commandments of the Lord. It is great glory to follow the Lord, and to be received of him is long life, man. So this is why the nation of Israel, the scriptures say the wages of sin is death. This is why Jake is always in a low state. This is why Jake is always getting made an example out of for their wicked acts, because they're not following Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They're following the ways of Satan, which you have a physical counterpart of Satan on the earth, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, who he allows, Esau Edom allows the women and these wicked ass niggas to go on along with what they're doing, man. This is why the Lord has to come back and restore righteousness in the earth, man. Because if this was to carry on, it'd be complete chaos and confusion at a massive rate, man, at a high level, man. So I'm gonna close out. Lord willing, this is edifying to one of the Lord's elect. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Kwame Shalom.